Right, so let's make it a phrase. Okay? I'm gonna make it a phrase for you. So, like, peace exists on earth, it'll get interrupted, but in the end, it will prevail over evil. Why is that not a theme statement? you make it a statement. Theme is not just one word, it's a statement, right? So it's whatever your statement may not sound like her statement, but as long as like, the ideas are similar, we're on board. We're on the right track, right? All right. You're silent. 3, 2. Wrap up the conversation. 1. Okay. If you're not done, that's fine. We need to discuss it, so we stay true to time and everything like that. Because I'm buying a little plan today. See how much we get through. All right. Let's talk about it. Stanzas and lines 7 and 5. I saw that on most papers. Okay. Where are the natural breaks for the reader? So how are the stanzas natural breaks? What provides that natural break?
The space.
Daisy. No, I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. Because the author ends it with a peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Right, very good. The repetition of that line of peace on earth, goodwill to men breaks up the rhyme and adds for a natural break. Right, your brain stops because it's seeing the same thing it saw before. Very good, Daisy. So what effect does it have, the repetition of that line? What does it give you a clue of somebody of those two groups over there, of Johnny's group and Samantha's group? Samantha.
Like it gives like a different scenario of like something bad. Or not like bad, but
I'm confused. Somebody expand on that. I think I know where you're going, but I want somebody to expand on it. Can you repeat what you said?
but like each stanza like gives a different scenario in which like I guess like bad happens.
But what's the effect of the repetition of that last line?
Brenda said to contrast like how like the good versus the bad is.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Very good. I don't know why y'all are so shy today. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? Anna said it too over here. The juxtaposition between what's going on negative and this idea of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Skipping ahead, okay, we'll skip this little part on rhyme, because we're kind of getting to it. Theme statement. How does this juxtaposition set up a theme? Kimberly.
Well, we could like there's always peace in the world that can be interrupted, but goodwill will always like prevail.
Yeah, right? So there's peace in the world, it gets interrupted by evil, but goodwill will always prevail over evil. That wasn't that hard. So look there. Good job analyzing poetry. Okay. I'm going to give you all 10 seconds to write that down. Okay, for 2 minutes, I'm going to throw these multiple choice questions up here. You're going to answer them. You can write your answers down, like A and B on the paper. Come around and look at them, and then we'll discuss them as a groupie group. 2 minutes, you're going to answer these 2 questions. I will tell you in a second, I'm gonna say it right now. "43 seconds, Boo Bears, 43 seconds. All right. And good spirited fun and everything, well, not good spirited fun, okay? But because I don't have my response cards because I left them at home, okay? You are going to indicate what answer you are picking, hold up 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yeah? Okay. Obviously A, B, C, or D, 1, 2, 3, or 4. To let me know what answer choices you are picking, and then we will discuss it. If don't be embarrassed. And I don't want to see, if you just want to hold it up close to your chest, but make sure I can see it, that's fine. But everybody needs to be participating or I will call you out. Are we clear? Number 1, the 6th stanza is meant to imply the speaker's feelings of, show of fingers. I didn't even trick y'all. I tricked every other class except for y'all, okay? B, despair, okay? Injustice is another good answer for this, or like, injustice is the second best answer choice. The reason despair trumps injustice, though, is because despair is mentioned in the stanza. Okay, I put this question on here for what it's like one on your CA, but this whole 6th stanza thing, very important. Almost every other class, everyone picked hope. Why? That's the whole poem, right? They chose hope because that was the whole poem and the 7th stanza, right? Get it? Okay. This 6th stanza thing, very important. Number 2, the mood of the poem can best be described as, show of fingers. I got a split between 1 and 2, okay? If you are A and B, if you picked B, tell me why. Cindy. Or Perla, whom I haven't heard from.
Because he's very, like, it seems like at first he's talking about the good, like how good and how peaceful everything is, but then near the end he gets stopped. He starts talking about how none of that really exists.
Okay, rebuttal for A. Brenda.
He ends the poem, the last stanza, with that the right shall prevail. The wrong will prevail.
Anybody else for A? Anybody got something to add to B? A or B?
Like he mentions all like the terrible things that happen, but in the end, like people who still pull through, and it like should inspire others to pull through as well.
Okay, anything else for B? Perla, you're half right? So despair, but in the end, that pull through of hope is supposed to end in inspiration. It's that double shift in the poem that gets you back to inspirational.
Got a question?
Got an answer?
If despair was not in that 6th stanza, would AD?
Yeah. Right. If the word despair hadn't showed up in the 6th stanza, and this was something else, then injustice probably would have been right.
How does it show injustice?
I'm assuming that you're asking me that if there were only 3 answer choices, the next best answer choice is injustice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 6th stanza, it's this idea of there's like hate being strong and mocking and taking away that good peace on earth, like that's an unjust act. I said it was the second best answer choice. I didn't say it was actually particularly good, right? But if this was something other than despair, that in a word that also did not mean despair, then injustice would trump, right?
So
But obviously-
it was unfair.
Yeah, he's asking why is injustice the second best answer choice. Yes.
What is that like?
Oh, I meant to tell Anne Brenda what listless meant. Really, really angry. And listless has the same meaning as lethargic. Like you're just sort of
What?
Bleh. Bleh is the best way of explaining that. Got it? There's a way to rule out answer choices. Like if you know that the mood of the poem is supposed to be positive, you can rule out disheartening because of the root dis and listless because of the suffix lis. Less, right? Do we understand that? Anybody who doesn't get that can go more into depth.
Say that again?
If you can rule out disheartening and listless, even if you didn't know what they meant, because of the prefix dis, you know that that's negative, right? Disappointment, disenchantment, disdain, and listless because of this less at the end, right? Even if you don't know what these words mean and you look at this and you gotta get a good healthy guess, if you know that it's positive, you can rule out these two because they have negative connotations. That leaves you with irate and inspirational. You may not know what irate means, but you know inspirational is very positive. So you, by process of elimination, you can get a good guess in. Does that make sense? So I don't want you to approach questions where you don't know what words mean and be like, I don't know what it means, I'm just not going to pick anything, or I'm going to pick something random. Like, use your brain. Understood? 7 minutes for the next poem, which I happen to think is more fun than the first poem. Actually, I'm only going to give you 5 minutes for the next poem. The next poem, Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night by Dylan Thomas. An alcoholic and died too young, tender age of 38.
Because of the alcohol?
Yeah. Yeah. 5 minutes, go. Please note that this time we're looking at figurative language and not structure so much. No, I'm just gonna go over my first, sorry. 4 minutes. Three minutes. Oh yeah, this is an individual. Y'all can talk to your group. I just noticed y'all really silent. So did they.